Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. Good evening, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. You are causing, by example of your life, someone to believe. And I wouldn't say necessarily the reason someone is starting to believe is a good reason because it's at your expense. But what I'm getting in here with this belief card that came out is that somebody, when I clarify belief, is starting to become a believer because no one can defend themselves that's of the darkness against you. Every single evil arrow is returned to sender. And as of lately, there have been a lot of death spell evil arrows sent your way. And they're watching and have observed how each and every evil arrow sent toward you is returned back to sender with ease and grace. And somebody is at it's been so much that it literally has caused somebody to not only believe, okay, believe in you. And when I say believe in you, it has to do with your ideology. It has to do with your spirituality and whatever it is that you believe that gives you your strength. It's almost given the energy of in the movie depicted by Hollywood of Moses, the Ten Commandments in Christianity back in the day, when Charleston Heston used to suck his stomach all the way in and do all that crazy acting. Y'all remember back then? They toward the end of the movie, Pharaoh tried one last time to go after the children of Israel when they were crossing the Red Sea, and ended up his army got drowned in the Red Sea. And when whoever survived made it back, or when Pharaoh, because he was a coward, finally went back to sit on the throne next to his queen, he looked at her and said, I hate to admit it, I'm paraphrasing, of course, but Moses' God actually is the real God. And when he said that, what's her name, Memnon or something in the movie, but when he said that, she looked at him like, I don't believe those words are coming out of your mouth. Okay. So when I say someone is starting to believe, they're starting to believe because of the miracle that they see, because they know what they've done to you, and they know what the level of energy that was put into what has been done to you by not just them, but the people they've worked with. And it's causing them to sit down and start to do some deep reflecting, literally just off of that. Okay. Now, let me go through the rest of this very quickly. So this is what I have this evening. There's a little group of witches and warlocks, okay, a group of them together that had worked together, but their group has disassembled now, and people are walking away and their mission is over. But it's because one of the main people are in this deep reflection right now. They're at the beginning of some kind of transformation. And one of the succubus spirits in the group, a feminine, that used to easily be able to convince and con and seduce this person to stay in a certain type of energy, doing something against you and others. And whatever this woman used to do, it always used to work, but her magic and her influence has worn off and worn thin, and she doesn't have the same effect on this man anymore. And everything, this man just created some distance between him and one of these women that were in their little group. And she's trying to get back in, get him back on board, get him back into action. And she's doing magic and trying to emotionally manipulate and gaslight him. But he's kicked her out of his energy and he's focusing now. And right now he's in deep reflection. And it's like somebody is advising her. The Eight of Lotuses is talking about the right time. It's talking about divine timing, okay? And the right time to do things. So the Eight of Lotuses is talking about the wounded warrior. Lotuses represent the spring. It represents the wands, which represent the springtime in the regular tarot card deck. And in here, whoever she is, she's the wounded warrior because this person just separated their energy from this woman, and she keeps on trying to contact him, doing spell work, come to me spells, trying to seduce him, masturbation, magic, all kind of things. She won't let up, and it's so fresh, and she won't give him any space energetically or spiritually to breathe. While he's trying to reflect. And whatever they've been doing for years now. So it's not having an effect. It's like eating the same food over and over again to the point where you become completely immune to it. The same thing can happen sometime with sex. If you party and do things that are very excitable to you, but you do it for so long, you do it from your 20s straight to your 40s, or straight to the age of 35 or 37. After a while, the people you are partying with, that is an experience that your soul has had a fill of. So it's not curious about it. The experience is not new to the soul anymore. It fully understands and has experienced something, and they're ready to move on from it, like a favorite food that you just keep eating consistently. So somebody doesn't have the same effect. Somebody is completely numb to someone that at one time they enjoyed being seduced. They enjoyed being seduced by and influenced by and convinced by for a very long time. And this person might be dealing with a bout of madness, or they might be dealing with some mental health issues. And they're like, why isn't this working? And they won't get out this person's energy that's trying to be in some self-reflection. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the cards anyway, because they're very good teaching cards. Okay, this is what I'm getting. So this is the Eight of Wands, which is the Eight of Lotuses. A man is pruning a shrub. He is cutting it back, but he is also harvesting. The card represents cutting back on our activities or emotions and making use of what we already have. It is not time to push ahead. It is the time to harvest. In Tibet, every plant is believed to have medicinal value, and a healer must learn the proper time to gather herbs to assume their maximum potency. Leaves such as these are gathered in the summer, fruit in the fall, and barks and stems in the spring, and roots are dug up in the winter. The proper attitude is important as well. As the harvesting is completed, the proper mantra must be sung to increase the power of the herb. We sometimes think of cutting back on our activity as something negative, but when we cut back, we are editing our lives and focusing our energy and increasing the power of what we've already accomplished. So the wounded warrior is somebody that's still trying to push ahead and do something, but this is actually talking about timing, okay? But someone is trying to tell whoever this woman is, you need to let up on this person. They're sick of you, like in their energy. You're in their energy too much, and you're not making it better. You're being overbearing. You need to let up and give this person a little bit of space from you. They've had enough of you by crowding their. It's almost like someone that's been in an abusive marriage with somebody, and they have decided to take some time apart in therapy from an abusive spouse. And that abusive spouse is like, no, because if this person spends too much time alone, they might not want to come back to me. And they're like, yeah, but you're trying to force yourself in their energy. Yeah, because I want them to forgive me. Yeah, but they can't forgive you when you just finished punching them in their eye and beating them down. And now you're forcing yourself on them in their face. Are you going to forgive me? So you should forgive me and go back to things back to normal. You haven't even allowed this person to heal. You're in their face and in their energy. You need to give this person some space and back up from them, to give them some time to at least heal, or think. They can't take you right now in their energy. You have done too much. And this person, no, I'm afraid if I get out their energy that I'll never make it back in again. And someone is trying to convince this woman, look, this person has had their fill of you. Right now, you're making it worse. You're making them really, really just want to get as far away from you as possible because you're too overbearing. And it's out of fear that you have lost control over them. And you may have lost control over them because they have become numb to your act in what you do. Now, whoever this person is, a mitzvah, the Buddha of lotuses, this is someone that's going through a transformation. An aspect of them is becoming, they're in self-reflection right now, okay? Because this is someone that wants to come in contact with you, but they're in a mental imprisonment about your awareness of how they worked together with others to try to cause your demise. But something that they've witnessed with their own eyes, the miracle of the level of effort used against you, and you being able to stand your ground in perfect peace and harmony, perfectly healed and unaffected, has forced them to believe and go into self-reflection about who it is you are and what it is that you believe in, that why you're so protected. Now, the Nine of Lotuses, I'm gonna give you that one too. The Nine of Lotuses, for some of you in Christianity, this should be familiar to you. It should remind you, I think, of, was it Isaac or Jacob, when he went up the mountain because God instructed him to sacrifice his son. Abraham, was it Abraham that was instructed to sacrifice his firstborn son? And at the last minute, there was a ram in the bush. So it looks very familiar. It's talking about sacrifice, the Nine of Lotus. A man with a knife is preparing to sacrifice a bull. This card represents sacrifice. In most ancient cultures, animal sacrifice was the primary form of ritual worship, and examining the entrails of the sacrificed animal was a primary form of divination. In the Axial Age, religious leaders like Buddha and Pythagoras rejected this form of sacrifice and preached that the highest form of sacrifice was to sacrifice one's unvirtuous behaviors and one's ignorance. Along with this change of worship, new forms of divination were formed that made use of combinations of numbers. To ask for a sacrifice from another may be easier, but it's not as meaningful or effective as making a personal sacrifice. If anyone has a pure heart, undertakes a commitment to virtue, to refrain from taking life, from taking what is not given, from sexual immorality, from lying speech, from taking strong drink and sloth, producing drugs, that constitutes a sacrifice that is better than giving alms, that is better than giving shelter, and better than going for refuge. So what this card essentially is talking about is better than one blood sacrifice back in the day, or even sacrificing to give shelter or to give charity to another, when you sacrifice toxic ways within yourself, that's considered the greatest sacrifice. To sacrifice one's ignorant behavior and unvirtuous behavior, because ultimately the universe honors your own development for your own soul, because that's really what you're here for. You're here for the evolution you're here for the evolution and elevation of your own individual soul. So when you sacrifice ignorance, that is honored by God, or however you define God, by the universe, by your higher mind and higher self. Okay? So whoever this person is, they are in an energy of self-reflection and wanting to sacrifice their ignorance in causing harm in unvirtuous ways to other people. The Five of Wands, the lotuses, this mudra represents peace. So somebody is in their thoughts because they want to make peace with you, but they are concerned about their past behavior against you. Okay, so they're in an energy of self-reflection right now about past what they participated in and your awareness of it. Okay, somebody has brought their relationship with somebody or a group of people to a hold. To a complete ending with this death card. This is the death card. Almost looks like a Halloween card. Okay, the death card represents transformation and something coming to a complete end. There's also an air sign that has been, that an emperor energy has also, or someone standing in their power has kicked out of their energy as well. So whoever this person is, I feel like there could be two women that are trying to get back into their energy using old tactics, but the thrill is gone, is the best way to describe it. What I'm hearing is the thrill is gone. Someone is numb. They've done everything that they could do, and their soul has had an opportunity to experience every pleasure, just like Siddhartha was able to experience every sexual pleasure in his youth. So when he finally was to become enlightened or get on his path for his soul, it was easier for him to resist temptation because he already had a chance to indulge in and experience fully, which is what the soul likes to do and is here to do, fully engage in and indulge in and experience everything life has to offer, especially in the carnal, when you're in your carnal nature and in your carnal mind. And in Siddhartha's early years, Siddhartha had a lot of sexual experiences. He was involved in a lot of orgies and group sex and a lot of things that he was doing. He was wealthy. Siddhartha was very wealthy. And he had nothing but friends his own age to celebrate with, to eat, drink, dance, be merry. They were having a lot of all kind of sex and just having a great time, overindulging to the point where it didn't excite him. By the time he was ready to get on his spiritual path, he had had his fill. But that was part of his life path, and that was part of his experience, so that he would be able to focus, and so that when temptation came toward him, when he was going toward enlightenment, when Mara, the devil, which is his carnal nature, was trying to tempt him to stop him from becoming enlightened and trying to tempt him with the sexual aspect of his carnal nature, he was able to resist it, because he already had experienced it and had a great fill of it in his youth. So that had to happen. That was a part of his journey, okay? So that by the time he did get on his enlightenment path, that's something he would have already experienced, okay? Now, what I have here is the Five of Vajras. Vajras is representing the swords. Clarify, and it's talking about a healer and a teacher that is very skilled and in tune. and knows just by taking someone's pulse and looking in their eye what the sickness is and where it's coming from. And even as deep as knowing the psychological manifestation of the dis-ease in someone's body, where it's coming from on the mental plane. So this has to do with healing. The Five of Swords. Clarify this Five of Swords. A King of Wands energy. All right, someone might be a King of Wands. Somebody might be a healer. Somebody's spell work backfired. A narcissist spell work might have backfired. Somebody could be night energy that was trying to cause some kind of imbalance for somebody. Oh, so somebody might need some healing because somebody might have a fire sign could be using spell work on somebody so that they could make somebody an offer. Okay, so this could be some kind of sex magic that somebody might be using to call somebody in, or they're doing something. Someone is doing some kind of spell work or something on somebody so that they'll accept their offer. What is this hermit energy? Somebody could be a Virgo or a hermit type energy. Somebody could have a Scorpio placement in their chart. Somebody is close to somebody emotionally. Oh, okay. A Knight of Cups. Okay. So I feel like somebody could be helping somebody or working with another person to do some kind of spell work to try to open them back up. But it's not working. Somebody is closed emotionally to somebody. Here's that air sign and that fire sign I was talking about earlier. So somebody's emotions are not, someone's not emotionally available right now. Okay, clarify that Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody's under judgment. An air sign could be under judgment, and their complete wish fulfillment might be to get this Emperor energy to assist them. They're heartbroken and they want someone to work. They want someone to work with them, but somebody's closed off to an air sign emotionally. They kicked them out of their energy. The Five of Pentacles reverse, and because they didn't get their complete wish fulfillment. Okay, and somebody might be trying to heal right now. Okay, so that's what I have here. So we're gonna put these cards up right here. What I also have is Earth in the reverse. I'm getting whoever this air sign is, Earth in the reverse, okay? The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our great mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. Somebody might be disconnected from being able to experience just the natural beauty of this planet and what it has to offer and other aspects of life. Somebody is in some very, very toxic energy where they're not in tune with Earth consciousness. Somebody is aware. This is actually talking about someone has an awareness right now that something too much is going on right now with a judgment in court for somebody, and they know that they can't take any more risk or chance to do something with somebody because they are aware that there is too much going on. The block is hot right now, in other words. So somebody is pulling back. Again, I think it's this person here because they came out of the King of Pentacles reverse. They're aware that somebody knows that there's a court situation going on, and this is the reason somebody has been coming to orchestrate attacks on their life. And somebody is aware that why people are coming towards you to attack you, and they're pulling back because they know it's not safe for them to take a risk. And then I have compassion in the reverse. Someone that might lack compassion. They'll do anything for money. They just don't care. Okay? So somebody is like, somebody is very desperate for money. So they are in survival mode, like a predator. And this is just like a random person that has been hired by someone to come for you. Okay, but they know that you're aware that they are coming for you and why they're coming for you. And this could be someone you don't personally know, but they know that you're aware of them and anyone else sent toward you. And they realize that now. So they realize it's not a good time. What is the QUAN Oracle card crowning this read? And we're going to jump right in. And this other woman, again, she's been advised by somebody, it's not the right time. You're doing too much in this person's energy. You're going to have to pull back and give them a little bit of space. But she fears that if she gives this man too much space, he's going to go through a transformation and she won't have a place in his life anymore. Okay, what is the QUAN Oracle card? Time this read, please and thank you. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Kuan Yin is chilling once more. I love her little poses. Your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water, forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. Okay, amen to that. She wants you, the divine, to become free. She wants you to become free from whatever you have been dealing with, okay? So let's go ahead. What is the energy crowning this read? Please and thank you. I was told to start with these cards. Open it. Okay. So something could be happening very quickly. All right. Something could be happening very quickly. Or a message could be coming towards someone very quickly, okay? Somebody could be starting something all over again, or rebuilding something. Somebody could be rebuilding something. They could be rebuilding their life, job, building something from a beginning stage. Something could be starting from a starting stage again, okay? Also, there could be somebody here that might still be trying to see if they could get away with something. This might have to do with a court issue. Somebody could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but somebody's still in some sneaky energy and they're trying to get away with something. This might be a court issue. Okay, what is the obstacle? Yeah, there are some changes happening with someone very quickly, or this could be a child. What's that Page of Pentacles? Tell me about that Page of Pentacles, please, and thank you. What's this Page of Pentacles? Somebody is moving forward. Somebody could be moving forward and trying to manifest something. Somebody might be planning something and somebody might be aware, and that's causing them to have a tower. Okay. All right. So somebody's having a tower because somebody could be going in a different direction right now in their life. And in this new direction, they might be building something from the ground up, starting all over again, but starting all over again by themselves, brand new, fresh, and clean. And maybe they're going to build with new people. Maybe they're going to start something all over again, but with a different set of people. Okay, what else? Let's go. What is the obstacle right now? Okay, somebody could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in their chart. Okay, somebody could be a false person, or the obstacle. Maybe somebody is in need of money, or this is something about, or maybe somebody wants to keep their new start hidden. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles can represent the physical manifestation of a new start of something on this physical realm. This could be a physical relationship with a partner. This could be a job, a new career, a new venture, or something being done, a new car. It could be an item. Clarify what's this Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So the obstacle is somebody trying to keep something hidden. Somebody's a false person, and they need to keep it hidden who they're working with, because they are still trying to get an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody might be okay with kicking somebody out of their energy. A Page of Swords reverse. Okay, so somebody might be okay with kicking somebody out of their energy, moving on to calmer waters, because they want to keep something. And okay, so somebody could have kicked both a fire sign and an air sign out of their energy, but the obstacle is keeping something hidden. Tell me about this moon energy. Somebody is stuck in a cycle trying to orchestrate something so that they can get an Ace of Pentacles to avoid a tower. So it's almost given the energy of somebody that keeps on playing the same trick over and over and over and over again, but they're not learning a lesson. Okay, and one of those tricks are the person that they're attacking, to isolate their energy from the people they were working it with, as if they have learned a lesson, and they're going through a transformation. And then everybody stopped communicating, so that energetically, to the person being attacked, it looks as though they're not in cahoots with each other. And then they're hoping that that will allow the person that they're attacking to let their guards down. And then they think that they'll be able to get close enough to that person to attack them so that they can still get that Ace of Pentacles. And this is something that they've been doing. This little group here, this is something that different ones have been doing in different combinations, different ones of them. It's like a gameplay in football, but it's a familiar play that they do over and over and over and over and over again, and they think that they're not seen, and that it'll work this time. And that's the delusion of the devil, doing the same thing over and over again, the same play over and over and over again, only to find out that you didn't fool anybody but yourself, because it's been seen before. The tactic these witches and warlocks use is, one of them act like they're going through a transformation, okay, like what we see here, and they kick people out of their energy, and make it look as though they're going in a new direction in their life and they're healing. And then when they do that, the other people in the group become upset about it, but it's acting, okay? But the other people act like they're upset about it. I don't believe you're leaving us. I don't believe you're ignoring us. And they really are ignoring them, but it's an act that they do to make it look like they're not all still collaborating and working together. And it's supposed to cleanse their energy from the other people in the group so that they can look like they've changed. And then it's supposed to allow you to let your guard down so that they can energetically come toward you, and then hopefully be able to attack you, and they'll accomplish their goal and everybody will get their money. or whatever. So they want to avoid a disaster for this group so that everyone can get money. But this is not new. This is a very familiar tactic. And when it's being done, it can easily be recognized. Okay. So they're trying to keep it hidden that they're still working with these people, and what they're doing is acting, and they're actually still orchestrating attacks against you. Okay. And so the big obstacle is to make it happen very quickly. That's why the Eight of Wands is here. So what they're trying to do is they need this to happen very quickly. So this person that might be looking like they're rebuilding their life all alone by themselves and separating their energy, and they're going through a transformation. They're in this self-reflection energy, but they're keeping hidden in secret that the two people that are openly angry at them, they're doing that for show for you, so that you will think this person is going through some kind of transformation and let your guards down. And then they're going to attack you again, all of them, in hopes that it works. And that will never work. But the hard part, the obstacle, is to keep their real agenda hidden from you. Okay. And this is why they go through the motions of doing this over and over again. What happened in the recent past? Because they're trying to avoid a tower. So, but it's the reason the wheel in reverse is coming out is they've done this before. Everyone in their group has done this before. Witches and warlocks do not change their game plans. They go back within and revamp and like try to do the same thing over and over again. Like, you recognize me now? I got different makeup on. I put on a different wig this time. Yeah, but you shape the same. And I recognize you in them clothes. Yeah, I see that big ass head in that wig. It's still you. And you still walk the same way. And you still doing the same thing. You understand? And the same with the men and the women, the witches and these warlocks. They keep doing the exact same play over and over again. And it's so obvious. But keeping that hidden from you is their obstacle. What happened in the recent past? All right. So in the recent past, somebody could they're not happy with the results that they got, but they have accepted that, just like I told you in the movie Moses, oh, your God is the real God. Moses, God is the one true God, because I don't believe after all these miracles and things, such and such. So in the recent past, a Queen of Pentacle energy could have released something or someone. They could have released a mission they were on and let something go. They might have been reflecting on, now they might be reflecting how things are not going in their favor with a court case for something that they did. Tell me more about the situation right now with this Queen of Pentacles. This could be a man or a woman. Tell me more about the situation with this Queen of Pentacles. The High Priest or Priestess in the reverse. This might be a spiritual practitioner of some kind that did not want to let something go, that couldn't let something go, okay? This might be someone that was doing magic that energetically couldn't let something go. Somebody could be an Aquarius and somebody could be a Leo. And somebody ended up being backstabbed and betrayed because somebody couldn't let something go, and they might have gone overboard doing something in your energy that could have exposed them and everyone connected to them and the whole group and made everything too obvious. See, these people, they don't know temperance, and they don't know grace, and they don't know how to moderate themselves. So when they do things, they'll overdo them to the point of full exposure. So things that are supposed to be done under the radar end up exposing not just them, but every single person in the group and who they work with, even entities and government resources they work with. Everybody gets exposed because they're too loud with it, because they're too emotional about it. The cups represent emotions. They're too emotional when they're working, and they lack professionalism. And because they're too emotional when they're working, their personal emotions, when they're trying to pull off a professional crime, their personal emotions is what exposes them, because they go overboard doing certain things that expose them. Okay, so a Leo could have gone overboard and exposed themselves in what they were doing because of their emotions, in not being able to let something go and taking something too personally and doing too much. And by doing too much, they expose the whole group. Let's go. And tell me more what's going on with this Moon Knight of Cups reverse. Tell me more about this. Ooh, okay. This is the Empress in reverse. This could be an air sign, Libra. And then I have the Emperor in the reverse here next to her. Yeah, it's a group. They cannot create this conflict for you. Yeah, they cannot. Whatever this conflict is, it's hard to get it off. They just can't get it off the ground so that they can make their spiritual offers against you. Yeah, I can't make it up. Right now, they like literally can't get something off the ground, okay? Because they can't fool you, okay? They're taking action to make spiritual offers against you, but they're wasting their energy, money, time, because time is money, and they're doing this in real time. So this is both a feminine and a masculine in some distorted karmic energy. And there are two older people that are stuck in a cycle, trying something over and over and over again. The same game plan. It's like the same, like, is she buying it? Did she buy it? Yeah, she's buying it. She believes this person is going through a transformation and that no one is speaking to each other because that's what's coming out in the cards and the tarot card readings. It's working. By us not speaking to you and you isolating your energy and rejecting us, the energy is starting to come out in the tarot card readings you're watching. So, of course, they're buying it and believing it. Perfect. So now we can plan our attack. Negative, wrong. That's just a play that has been played for years, over and over and over and over and over again. Whoever you are completely aware of this play, and it will never work. So right now, they're taking more action to do more spell work, and that's okay. They're going to get lit on fire because they're childish. Yeah, there you go. They're childish. These people, they're childish. And this is why they'll never have success again in this lifetime doing anything that they're doing. They will never have success again in this lifetime because they're childish, and that's the truth and the clarity. They're working out of an old playbook that has not brought them a win in many football seasons. Let's say that. They're literally working out of a playbook that has not brought them a win in many, many, many moons and many seasons. All right, so let's go ahead and get some other energy out here on the table. All right. Oh, okay. Somebody has an intentional camel toe. They dress sexy for attention. I hope this is a woman and not a man, because I don't like to see a man with a camel toe. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that before breakfast. I don't want to see that after breakfast. I don't want to see that on a bus. I don't want to see that on a train. I don't want to see that on a plane. My name is Sam, and green eggs and ham. I do not like green eggs and ham, and I don't want to see nobody's camel toe, especially no man. But somebody is an intentional camel toe. This card represents someone that dresses sexy for money. I'm sorry, dresses sexy for attention. Okay, so somebody is an intentional, a mental manipulation. So this is their way of manipulating people in situations by when they're trying to get someone to do something with them or for them. They'll dress extra sexy to try to influence somebody to do something with or for them. This could be someone throwing you the evil eye or secretly working against you. All right. What are the messages, Holy Divine Spirit? Okay. So maybe somebody does this when they want access to government resources so they can track, monitor, and harass you. They might go and flirt with someone that they know that might have a government job that will give them access to monitor you. This person is very smug. It might be an issue about an auto loan. Somebody could be at the birth or the start of a dark night of the soul. Okay, somebody could have an auto loan. What? They want to talk about something specifically. Okay. All right. What are we talking about here? Okay, so somebody has been manipulating somebody with access to some form of communication so that they could track and monitor and harass you. Okay, mental manipulation. And whenever they manipulate someone, they make sure that they wear something tight that reveals their body. Judgment in the reverse. Okay, the Emperor and the Page of Swords. So there could be an older person or a boss figure. Somebody could be an Emperor energy. Someone could be a president or the head of something. And they might, whoever this person is, they might have access to some form of technology whereby they're able to access an empress. Tell me more about this. Clarify this Page of Swords. Yep. Somebody offered somebody a large amount of money, an Ace of Pentacles, to allow somebody access so that they could try to create burdens for you. Okay. So if you live in another place, somebody might have gone to somebody, an older person, that has authority, because the Emperor also represents authority. Somebody might have offered somebody a large amount of money that has authority to give them access to some form of technology whereby they will be able to monitor an empress, okay, so that they can find ways to create obstacles and burdens for you. Okay, and what is the obstacle right now with this person? They need something to happen to you very quickly. Okay, this is a very quick strategic move that they need something to happen very quickly. Okay. Okay, or this already happened around your home. Okay, so something could have already happened around your home. And somebody might have tried to do something in secret, but it was a bad investment. It didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to turn out. Okay, so something did not turn out the way that they thought it was going to turn out. Something someone tried to do in secret around your home. It didn't turn out the way they thought it would. And they feel powerless right now. A Nine of Pentacles. Someone feels powerless that's doing things to win at all costs. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please, and thank you. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody either does not see something or they're upset because they can't block somebody. Someone is unhappy because they didn't see something, or they can't block somebody. something happened very quickly with the magician here. Somebody could have been trying to do something with magic here, but they could not balance the situation. Somebody might be obsessed, or someone could be a Capricorn. So somebody couldn't balance the situation with magic. Okay, somebody could also be single. What's the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands could be a Leo that could not create an illusion around your home fast enough. So in your community or around your home, there was a Leo that was trying to, that's working for a Capricorn that was trying to create some kind of an illusion, but they couldn't balance the situation. The Five of Wands reverse. The Five of Wands reverse. They could not create a conflict around your home. The Three of Wands, whatever they were expecting to happen around your home, it didn't happen. And it could have been doing some spell work or magic. Okay, so, okay, I got it. So this is what was supposed to happen. Somebody was supposed to be able to get close enough to you. Remember the other day I explained, be careful not to answer your door because if you're not expecting company and you know you don't have no Amazon packages or nothing coming, somebody was going to try to connect with you energetically by getting you to answer your door, okay? And then they were going to say something childish, immature, something stupid, like playing in your face. Like, oh, are these your coupons? They put them in my mailbox. Do these belong to you? Does this Popeyes coupon and CVS coupon belong to you? Here, I just wanted to give you your mail. And it might just say resident on it, but they wanted a reason for you to open the door so that they could have some kind of interaction with you. That's what this Page of Cups reverse is talking about. And this is so that they can connect with your energy and release some evil eye or release some spell work. Yeah, they wanted to be able to release a curse on you, some negative energy, throw the evil eye at you. But the only way they could do that is if they could get face to face with you. So somebody came to your home and knocked on your door or something like that and tried to have an interaction with you. But it was a bad investment because they were not able to reach you, okay? Or you didn't answer your door, okay? So they had to let it go. And I don't think this is one person. I think this has been going on for some time now. I think whoever you are, this is a technique that they're using right now, where random different people that they're working with in pain, that's going to throw some evil eye magic at you, is going to knock on your door with some foolishness. Just make anything up. I'm selling Girl Scout cookies, anything, whatever they trick or treat. It's not Halloween, but whatever they have to do to get you to open your door, whatever they have to do to get you to open your door so that they can throw the evil eye at you. But they are releasing this because it was bad to invest in, because you're already, whoever I'm picking up on, you're already aware that you're being targeted. And this is the way they're targeting you by trying to get you to open the door so that they can do some spell work and try to drain you. Okay. And these people don't have the skills and the ability to fool you. And they can't move to calmer waters because they can't fool you. And they're very unhappy that they didn't get a response out of you. Or they're unhappy because you're ignoring them, like straight rude ignoring them. They're not having any effect on you at all whatsoever, because you know to completely ignore. If you're not expecting company and you're not expecting someone specifically that you have an appointment with, whether family member or whoever coming to your door, you don't have to answer your door. That's why you have a door. So you can make a decision as to whether or not you're going to answer it. And this is causing them a burden in this latest tactic that they've been using to try to come for you. The Three of Pentacles. And they've been working together to get access to track you from whoever this Emperor energy is. But it's being blocked. Whatever they're trying to do to you is being blocked, because you know how stupid and goofy these people are in whatever it is that they are trying to accomplish with you. You know, you can see straight through their act. What is at the birth or start of a dark night of the soul? What is at the birth? Okay, somebody that feels powerless. This could even be a Capricorn. There might be a Capricorn. Child, let me tell you something with this belief energy. Child, just from these people failing to attack you, failing to bring you down, failing to take you out, failing to have their way and impose their will on your life because they're weak. Even in many, they are weak. Okay, you're just one person, but they are many, and the belief that these people are starting to have in whatever power you believe in or have inside of you as a result of being in alignment is crazy, because you sending this Capricorn energy into a dark night of the soul. Like I need to look into myself, okay, because they feel powerless against you. Whoever this Capricorn energy is, they live. Someone could have Leo and Capricorn placements in their chart. They feel powerless against you, literally. Somebody literally feels powerless against you, okay? And they might be going into a dark night of the soul, okay? Anything else? Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for them to get away with whatever they're trying to get from you. Okay. Things are going in your favor. So something might be going in your favor now. All right. Someone is jealous of your looks, whether you're handsome or beautiful. Root chakra. Somebody is under judgment, spiritual judgment. So somebody might be under spiritual judgment because of something having to do with going after or attacking your root chakra. Somebody could have taken a life insurance policy out on somebody, or somebody could have some inheritance in the form of a life insurance policy. Well done. Okay. Somebody that's jealous of your looks is under spiritual judgment, and they're under spiritual judgment because they might have been doing some beauty spells on you, and they could have been doing some root work on you, or doing work on your reproductive system with this root chakra energy. Clarify this root chakra. Clarify the root chakra, please, and thank you. I love this color red. It's such a deep bloodstone red color here. Red is the color of the root chakra. Okay. All right, clarify root. Somebody might have an overactive root chakra. You might need to adjust your diet. Okay. What is root? Somebody may need to meditate or visualize the color red. Somebody might need to meditate or visualize the color red. This is one of your money-making chakras. This is one of the chakras that they go after when they're trying to energy harvest from you. Okay. Somebody might be feeling disconnected to the material world. Somebody might be feeling disconnected from the material world. Or someone wants you to feel disconnected from the material world. Spiritual doubt, okay? spell work being done on your root chakra. Okay, got it. So that is it. So somebody is trying to disconnect you from the material world. Okay, somebody, you might need to adjust your diet. Someone wants you to disconnect from the material world. They want you to have spiritual doubt and meditate, visualizing the color red, because there's someone here that has been doing spell work on your root chakra. Okay. And this person is under judgment. Clarify, this person is under judgment. Oh, wow. I don't know. This person could be in poor health. The Six of Pentacles reverse. This person, it's a missed opportunity for them to get away with what they were trying to do. And right now, they could be being breadcrumbed in some kind of way and depressed. Their money could be affected right now. This is a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is an air sign that has been doing. You remember earlier I told you, you can tell who's doing what spell work, or if it's a man or a woman, by what it is that's being done towards you. Because there are certain things that men have a tendency to do, and there are certain things that women do. Now, if it has to do with your fertility, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a woman doing the spell work. If it's a beauty spell, 9 times out of 10, it's a woman doing the spell work. Because women, from coming out of a patriarchal society, know that your beauty, because women have been objectified for so long, is your ticket, or in a patriarchal society was your ticket to your wealth, and how much, who you could marry with what level of resources, and how you could live based on what you look like. Okay, so women see beauty as a commodity that can influence how you're able to survive in the world financially. Okay, so if someone's doing beauty spells on you, more than likely it's a woman. If someone's doing womb magic on your cycle, more than likely it's a woman doing it. Men are going to do more masturbation tactics to harness your energy, or do spell work like a crown chakra attack, or do other things like that. But women do things having to do with women's reproductive health and beauty. Because when there's a bitter woman that's completely jealous of a real divine feminine, they don't want that woman to have certain experiences in life and to be happy, like having a child, or they want to mess up their beauty, or things. That's things that women do. So there's an air sign out here that's very, very bitter, this Queen of Swords, and she's been doing spell work on your root chakra, so you'll have spiritual doubt, possibly even to harness your energy. But it might be hitting her in the pockets in the form of karma. And this is going on in real time right now, meaning like maybe in the past few days, if you've been having someone trying to harness your energy from your sacral or root chakra, it's this air sign, okay? And they're under spiritual judgment right now for doing this to you, okay? They might have gotten fired from a job, or someone is not working with them right now. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is not working with them right now because somebody might see that as being weak and destructive and reckless. Somebody might see somebody as weak, destructive, and reckless, like they're just weak. Their whole life is weak. Everything about them is weak. They're just pathetic, like pathetic weak. Yeah, because they're weak. They're low on power. So they've been very aggressive in their tactics in trying to drain your root chakra, is what I'm getting. Okay. So this air sign's been trying to drain your chakra, your root chakra, which sits right beneath your sacral chakra. And they've been very destructive and reckless in your life to do it. They need your energy because they feel weak. They literally feel weak. Page of Swords. Okay. But the High Priestess, you might be a High Priestess You might have spoke something out and they might be drowning in their emotions right now, or you have a lot of energy, but you might have spoken something out, maybe a prayer or something, or you might have exposed them, causing them to get fired from a job, the Three of Pentacles reverse. So you might have exposed this person and they might have gotten fired from a job, or someone's not working with them anymore. And things are now going in your favor. Okay? Somebody is such a weirdo. Jealous of your looks. So they're trying to siphon possibly even your beauty, trying to siphon your energy. Trying to siphon your energy so that they can even steal your energy. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they are absolutely doing the most. Let me go ahead and pull a crystal oracle card, a good stone recommendation, perhaps for your root chakra or any other chakra that might need attention. Holy Divine Spirit, please give me the recommended oracle crystal card for the root chakra for somebody. Please give me the recommended eternal crystal oracle card for something that would be good for protection. I already saw the card for the root chakra. Okay. Yeah, this one I think only is in New Jersey. I think the card that may be about to come out, what is that? On Zensight. Yeah, I saw it twice already. I already know they're going to recommend Zensight. Zensight you can order online, but it's not commonly found in, it's not a common stone that you can find walking into any gemstone or any type of store that sells these types of items. Zensight is very expensive. It's very rare. And as far as I know, you can only find it, I think these stones grow or are cultivated in the ground in New Jersey in some kind of mine, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's from anywhere else in the world, but double check on that because I could be wrong. But I remember researching Zensight before, and for extreme cases with needing protection of your root chakra, Zensight is always recommended. It's a powerful one for your physical body, and it's for the root chakra. Zensight, a very good one. But what is the recommended eternal crystal oracle card? But they showed it to me while I was shuffling twice. What is the recommended eternal crystal oracle card for protection of someone's root chakra? Please and thank you. What is the recommended? I think I saw chiastolite too, but that's for travel. So maybe someone needs to carry something when they're traveling. What is the recommended eternal crystal oracle card for protection? Okay. I have lepidolite, and this is for trust, for the third eye and crown chakra. So this is what they want somebody to see and have. All right, so I'm going to read about lepidolite. Trust. So somebody might need to trust something. This is a message for, whenever these cards come out like this, it's a message for somebody. It doesn't come out for no reason. Even if I'm asking for root chakra and it gives me something different, that's because there's another issue at hand, and it's a message for someone they need. So lepidolite, this is what it looks like, and it's for trust, and it's for the third eye and crown chakra. Trust in the universe. Stay strong and positive. Stand in your own space and know that you are exactly where you are meant to be right now. Try to remove any doubts that you might have about what is going on around you. It is time for you to trust and move forward. It is also important that you pay attention to and trust any intuitive feelings that you are receiving. This is your spirit guides and angels' way of getting messages through to you. Even if you don't understand why something is happening, trust that everything is going to be okay. Lepidolite helps you to overcome any worries that you may have. It also helps you to be independent and opens you up to trust and self love. Lepidolite is associated with the third eye and crown chakra. It is known as the stone of transition. If you are transitioning in certain areas of your life right now, take this as a great sign that you need to trust in the decision that you have made. It is the right time for this transition to occur. Enjoy the new beginnings that are flowing into your life. Lepidolite, that's a powerful message for somebody. Okay? That is a very powerful message for somebody. And I'm going to receive that message as well, too. Okay? Trust that you are in the right place at the right time. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. You got to trust the process. Whomever you are, you have to trust the process. All right, what is the final message? Somebody might still be doing something around your home. They might be working together to do something around your home. That's okay. We're going to pray this evening. Final message, Holy Divine Spirit, but it's a missed opportunity. Okay, so it was a missed opportunity for someone to do some magic around your home. A Queen of Swords reverse. They're having a tower moment right now. So somebody is having a tower moment right now, and it was a missed opportunity for them to do magic around your home. This is another person that lacks empathy, that does not know how to regulate their emotions, and does not know how to balance their dark and light energy. And this person is sad. They're sad and depressed that they can't do magic against you around your home. This High Priestess in the reverse. They might even be having an ego death right now. All right, so give me a final card to close this reading before we pray and burn somebody up. Somebody could be taking very quick action. This could be a fire sign. Or this could have been a fire sign and a Libra, or this is just something was balanced out. All right, one final card. Yeah, that might have been a fire sign trying to take quick action around your home. All right. Someone could be a Cancer. Someone could be a narcissist. Somebody cannot move something forward, or someone cannot persevere in something. A narcissist can't move something forward. Oh, wow. Okay. And they cannot persevere with sacrificing you. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, making this offer. Yeah, making offers. That's it. Yeah, because they're all returned back to sender. Yeah, that's it. They're all blocked and being returned back to sender. If not by you, by your ancestors. You have nothing to worry about. Okay? Whoever this narcissistic energy is around your home, with the Chariot reverse, they can't persevere making these offers to sacrifice you. All of them are being returned directly back to sender, or they're being blocked. Okay? All right. So that's going to conclude the message for this evening. Simple read, not too long this evening, 1 hour and 13 minutes. Now I am going to go ahead and do the evening prayer. And anybody that wants to join in, you're more than welcome to. Y'all know what it is already. And how come I can never find? Oh, okay. I have it tonight. I show gratitude for this evening and night. I show gratitude right now for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for favor and protection from the Most High God, Yeshua, from the universe, from my ancestors and guides and ascended masters of the highest vibration of mastery and love. I show gratitude right now for Earth, Wind, and Fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for each and every one of the planets that God put in place each with its unique type of energy and vibration, to help get these prayer requests granted. O Holy One, the moon, Lavana, Nana, who sits at the head of Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Right now, by the power and authority of Christ, I decree and declare the sun will not spite me by day nor the moon by night. Right now, I take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent toward me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and scatter. Fall to the ground. I shall prosper and be in good health. Every pre-witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by fire right now. Every witchcraft attack going on in my life right now, in this environment right now, in this life right now, let its power be banished and destroyed by my authority in Christ. Right now, I cancel every dark, evil projection into my life and environment. Right now, let every force of darkness get and flee from around my home and around my life, in my life. Abracadabra, catch fire in the name of Yeshua. Witchcraft powers sponsoring repeated problems and attacks, they shall not come to pass, neither shall it stand. Catch fire right now, every waster assigned to waste my life and time. Catch fire and scatter right now every projection of witchcraft over my health and energy. I command you to scatter right now by fire. I command peace, strength, and tranquility throughout this night. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. I now take authority over every demonic force using anyone or anything in my life or in my environment to try to cause any financial, energetic, or spiritual imbalance. Anyone trying to astral project me in the dream state, anyone trying to call on my spirit to try to bind me to any contract or agreement, I command you to catch fire. I command you to burn, to burst into flames on every plane. Right now, I cast a circle of fire of my Kundalini violet flame of fire from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. I command you, I am abracadabra. I will create as I speak. I command you to dispel and repel every witch and warlock that tries to astral project in my energy and to cause them to burn. I command you to dispel and repel every evil eye, every curse, every conjured effect, every negative energy that's hurled or sent toward me. I command you to return it directly back to the sender, continuously, nonstop, throughout the night and the early hours of the morning. I command divine protection right now around me and my collective of the highest vibration of love right now, throughout this night. Every witch and warlock, I command right now, every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life, I command you to cease right now in the name of Jesus. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life, cease right now in the name of Jehovah. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life right now to cease right now in the name of Yeshua. I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare in my life right now. I command you to cease right now in the name of Yeshua. Right now, I command every witchcraft-inspired warfare over my energy, over my spirit, over my finances, over my relationships in my life. I command you. I command you. Abracadabra. I command you to cease right now in the name of Jehovah, in the name of Christ Jehovah. Jeremiah 46:17. For this day of the Lord God of hosts, a day of vengeance, that I may be avenged of my adversaries, and that the sword shall devour them, and that it shall be satiate, and they shall be made drunk with their blood. Break every bow and cut every spear right now. They did cry there, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, is but a noise. He hath passed the time appointed. Every enemy known and unknown, seen and unseen, fighting me right now, you have passed the time appointed. Expire by fire right now. Every enemy right now, expire by fire. Expire in motion. Pharaohs of my life, I command you, expire by fire right now in the name of Christ Jehovah. I command you to expire by fire right now. Every Pharaoh in motion of my life, your time has expired. I command you to expire by fire right now in the name of Christ Jehovah, in the name of Yeshua. Expire right now by fire. Your time has passed that of being appointed. Your time has passed. Your time has passed. The appointed time has passed. I command you to expire right now in the name of Yeshua. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things, proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Silence the tongue of every campaign of calamity against me. Silence the tongue of those chanting against me. Every war strike, every scorch of the tongue, every war caused by tongue of man against me, be silent in the name of Christ Jehovah. Every war strike, every war caused by tongue of man against me, be silent right now in the name of Yeshua. Be silent right now in the name of Jesus. Be silent right now. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord. I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. Whosoever will enter coffin, or sleeps with the dead, or worships the dead, or washes the dead, or wars against me with the dead, in the name of Jesus Christ, in the name of Jehovah, in the name of Yeshua, let them be silent in the grave. Let my enemies be silent in the grave. Let my enemies be silent in the grave. Let them be silent in the darkness. Silence in the grave. Silence them right now. Silence them right now. Silence them right now. Silence in the grave. Silence in the darkness. Let them be silenced in the darkness. Silence in the grave right now. Silence in the darkness. Silence them right now. Silence them right now. Silence them right now. The wicked shall become silent in the darkness. I command every chanting tongue to be tied in knots and bound and binded right now through every plane in earth and in heaven. Whatsoever he shall bind in earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever he shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Right now, I knot, bind, and bind every tongue chanting wickedness and witchcraft against me. I bind right now in earth and in heaven. I bind every tongue speaking and chanting witchcraft against me right now. Silence in the darkness. I command you to be silent in the dark right now in the name of Christ Jehovah. I command every witch and warlock, astral projecting to my environment, hawk their horses and split their tendons right now so they can be immobilized. Right now, I command every witch astral projecting into my environment, let their silver cord be cut. Let my angels and ancestors of the highest vibration of love cut off their sea backwards, cause their airplane and Merkaba to crash, malfunction, and cause their death. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Let those that love it eat the fruit thereof. Let death seize upon them and let them go quickly into hell. I command every witch and warlock, astral projecting into my environment, let their silver cord be cut off. Let my angels and ancestors and ascended masters of the highest vibration of love cut off their sea backwards, cause their airplane and Merkaba to crash, malfunction, and cause their death. Let every witch and warlock flying or crawling in my environment right now, let them fall down and die. Break, bend, and twist backwards every wing. Burn their chariots with fire. Cause their witchcraft birds' wings to bend backwards and break in motion. Let them fall out the sky and die instantly. Let their wings break, causing them to crash and die right now. Crash and die right now. Crash and die right now. Let the enemies of my progress be openly disgraced. Let the enemies of my child be disgraced. Let every witchcraft coven against me and against my destiny, let them fall out the sky and be disgraced and exposed right now. As they take off, they shall crash. As they take off, they shall crash. As they take off, they shall crash. Whosoever is flying for my sake, in the name of Christ Jehovah, crash land, scrape and break your ass and die. Whosoever is flying for evil as a witchcraft bird against my soul, crash and die right now in the name of Jesus Christ, in the name of Yeshua. Crash right now. Crash. Crash right now. Crash land right now. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power whole and sane. Through ancestral lines I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It is protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, and by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be, so shall it be. I now close every portal and sever every energetic cord that no longer serves me. And I fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be, so shall it be. Ashe. Mote it be. Collective. Ashe, good. I didn't know if they cut me off or if I was disconnected from the prayer or not. Thank you so much. Yeah, you see we added something to the prayer. We learn something new every day. The way these witches and warlocks use scripture and use the Bible to attack us, it's words. It's neutral. It's energy. And either side can use it. You understand? And we got to cut off their wings because they project themselves into animals and they'll fly to you as monitoring spirits and come in the form of cats and birds. I've seen them. Okay. And they will also astral project to you. They'll all come flying toward you like a group of birds, literally together. These groups and covens that come and assemble together on the astral plane, they think because they're doing these types of things that you're powerless against them. Okay, some of you might be able to move on your macabre as well, but you can cause them to be separated from their silver cord and have a spiritual death. Okay, you can cause that bird to fall out the sky and die. You can cause that chariot to catch on fire. You can cause that astral projection. You can cause them to burst into flames, to catch fire, to become sick, to have a crash landing and scrape and break their ass, as I so humbly put it in the prayer. You can cause them to have a crash landing, scrape and break their whole ass. Yes, guys, you know who it is. I am QUAN Yin. This is love of the highest vibration. And yes, I do love you. And I hope you all have a blessed and safe evening and be protected and still say your prayers so you can shut and lock your doors before you go to bed. All right. Thank you, guys. I love you. I will be back tomorrow with the regular schedule and regular readings. Thank you so much for being here this evening. You all have a blessed and safe evening. Good night.